वेलकम बैक गाइस। इस वीडियो में मैं झोंगली की जो नई क्विस्ट आई है 1.5 में उसको स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ। एंड क्योंकि इस क्विस्ट का एक्ट 1 पिछली वीडियो में एंड हो गया था ना, तो ये कंप्लीट एक सीरीज हो गई नहीं क्या कंटिन्यू हो गया तो अच्छा लग रहा है। सो एक्ट 1 में तो हमें गॉड ऑफ साल्ट के बारे में पता चला था, तो शायद उसी का कुछ सीन होगा इसमें। सो इस वीडियो को शुरू करते, लेट्स मूव ऑन। मैंने अभी तक अनलॉक भी नहीं किया इसको ये देखो, ये क्विस्ट आई है एक्ट 2। यस, अनलॉक हिस्टोरिया एंटिक्वा चलो कहाँ पे जाना है मुझे? नेविगेट कैथरीन के पास। अरे मॉन्स्टर से ही चालू होते ज़्यादातर क्विस्ट हमारी चलो कैथरीन से बात करते। अरे लोल, ये तो ल्यू की कैथरीन है मुझे लगा मॉन्स्टर की है कोई नहीं। इस गेम में कैथरीन का सीन वो पोकेमोन जैसा है, पता है क्या उसमें नहीं क्या वो ऑफिसर जेनी एंड नर्स सेम ही दिखते हैं ना, शायद इसमें ऐसा ही है कुछ। चलो देखते। यो कैथरीन। यस, वैसे हमने डेली कमीशन तो किए नहीं कंप्लीट।
As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect for you two.
क्या?
Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor. He's hoping the Adventurers Guild can spare some manpower.
क्या हुआ अंकल डाई को?
What is it we have to do exactly?
हाँ, करना क्या है हमें?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
हैं? वर्कर?
Ooh, looking for people.
Awesome.
We're good at that.
यस, चलो।
I have no reason to doubt your abilities.
यप।
I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing to accept this commission, head over to the dock and talk to Uncle Dai.
ठीक है ठीक है। सो हमें अंकल डाई के लिए वर्कर्स चाहिए क्या? अरे इसका तो नाम अलग है, नो मोर स्टोन। शायद इसमें गॉड ऑफ साल्ट का कुछ पता नहीं देखते। हेड टू द डॉक एंड फाइंड द फोरमैन। अच्छा, अंकल डाई से ही बात करनी है ना। ओए अंकल डाई, ये कोने में कहाँ चले गए इतने लोल, यहाँ पे तो मैं पीछे से आ सकता था। यो अंकल डाई। लोल, इसकी बॉडी देख के तो लगता नहीं अंकल है ये।
I am indeed. Now then, you must be the adventurers assigned by the guild.
Yes, वही है हम।
How could you tell?
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face. Experienced adventurers at that, I'll wager.
ओ, अंकल डाई तो बहुत एक्सपीरियंस लगते
Again, you're pretty perceptive.
यस।
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Uncle Dai can see what you're made of from a long way off.
हैं, अंकल डाई का स्टोन का बिजनेस है।
My assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
ओके ठीक है।
Woo woo. That's why we're here. Now there's someone else taking a cut?
अरे ये नहीं हो
Well,
सकता।
to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter. Too much for adventurers alone to handle life here.
ऐसा क्या मैटर है?
So there is someone else.
पायमन, डोंट वरी,
You're not up to the job.
स्टेडी पायमन, इट्स ओके।
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the least. Mines are dangerous places, as I'm sure you're aware. As such, I've enlisted an industry expert to cover all contingencies.
अच्छा, अंकल का माइनिंग का बिजनेस है।
Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. With a professional by your side, everything should run smoothly.
सो क्या हुआ वहाँ पे?
Besides, this guy's the best in his field. No matter the rock, he'll tell you its value to the nearest mora at a glance.
ये तो झोंगली होगा फिर।
I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul on Teyvat that knows rocks better than him. I'd be a fool to not enlist an expert of his caliber.
लेट्स सी, उसके आते ही देखते हैं
You're a
फिर।
fool if you think you found Teyvat's #1 rock expert.
Oh? And why might that be?
Because Teyvat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of ours.
यू मस्ट बी टॉकिंग अबाउट झोंगली। यस, हाँ, ये देखो परफेक्ट। आई वॉज प्लानिंग टू आस्क हिम फ्यू क्वेश्चन।
Ha ha! Didn't expect that, did you? Wait here, we'll go fetch him.
चलो हम ही लेके आते हैं उसको।
I know that zhongli is listening to the storyteller.
Yes.
Let's head over.
यही है वो झोंगली है। मैं भी एग्री हूँ पायमन। सो झोंगली कमीशन भी लेने लग गया हमें सर्च करना है झोंगली कहाँ पे है। ये देखो यहाँ पे बैठा है झोंगली यो
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
अरे ये यही बातें करते रहते क्या?
Zhongli, there you are!
नाश्ता कर रही है।
Oh, here for a few tales. I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you. Do you have time?
हाँ झोंगली,
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
we have accepted a commission. We have a special task. Yes.
We need someone who understands geology and ore.
Yes. And झोंगली से बेटर कौन होगा?
Someone who understands geology and ore.
It's you.
Take a look around. Is there anyone in Teyvat more qualified?
हाँ झोंगली,
The requester claims to have enlisted Teyvat's #1 rock expert, but Paimon doesn't believe a word of it. Nobody understands rocks better than you.
yes. झोंगली जितना
You
कौन हो
appear to
सकता है
have taken his
एक्सपर्ट?
claim quite personally on my behalf.
हाँ क्या?
Oh, no. It's just Uncle Dai doesn't know what he's talking about. Paimon just wants to enlighten him.
Yes. चलो उसको मिलते हैं हम
I
सब
see.
लोग।
Well, then it will be my pleasure to accompany you.
यो चलो फिर खाना वाना छोड़ दे, चल हमारे साथ।
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a leading authority.
क्यों?
We are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still, I imagine I will be of help to you in this endeavor. If we do encounter an expert, I look forward to broadening my own understandings.
ओ ऐसा है। ओके झोंगली, एज यू विश।
Stop being so modest, Zhongli.
हाँ लेकिन कोई नहीं, चलो।
Well, we got him. Let's head back to Uncle Dai.
हाँ चलो। वैसे अंकल किसके बारे में बात कर रहा था फिर? अगर ये झोंगली की नहीं होगा तो कौन होगा? वो अंकल कौन मिल गया? हेलो अंकल, हम आ गए। वैसे तो मैं अकेला आया हूँ।
Uncle Dai, we're
वी आर
back.
बैक, यस।
And this must be the friend you spoke of?
यस यही है वो।
Yep. Paimon doesn't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing on our guy.
यस।
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, I do have a claim to some experience in this field.
सब नहीं, बहुत एक्सपीरियंस है।
Uh-huh. So you say. Wait till my guy gets here. Then we'll see.
अच्छा ठीक है।
It's no use me singing his praises. You'll have to see for yourselves.
अरे ठीक है, चलो इसका इंतजार ही कर लेते।
Is this the place?
अरे ये कौन? नया?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my assistant, Kunjun.
कुंजू, ये है वो।
Young Kun, these are 2 adventurers assigned to us. And as for this gentleman,
हाँ? ये जानता है शायद। This is झोंगली, a consultant from the funeral parlor.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhongli. I've heard about you. They say you're a man of great knowledge and many talents.
Yes.
I had no idea I'd be meeting you in person today.
तो हम क्या कह रहे थे कब से?
I am sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait, I've never been to the parlor.
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
So that's what you were planning, huh?
I wouldn't know where to start.
फिर?
Then they can figure out a way to test each other.
Yes.
If Zhongli wins, he's the assistant. If Zhongli loses, never mind. Zhongli won't lose.
Yes. ये देखो पायमन का कॉन्फिडेंस।
A contest? Why, it would be my pleasure.
अब देखते
I
हैं।
admire your enthusiasm, good sir.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you. It'll be interesting to see which one of us wins.
अच्छा, लेकिन कैसा कंपटीशन?
Stop talking the talk and start walking the walk.
हाँ पायमन, ये क्या है? Stop talking the talk and start walking the walk. Yes.
I'm just saying it like I see it. Which is, incidentally, the only skill I have worth talking about.
हाँ?
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kunjun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. I was standing by the side of the road one day when Uncle Dai called me over.
Oh.
He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited, even followed me for a while. We arranged to meet here.
अच्छा ये हुआ। So हमारा कंपटीशन करते हैं पहले।
How could you forget something like that?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. He looked to be very familiar with them.
लेकिन एक्सपर्ट है कैसे
I
क्या?
asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining foreman. In any
अरे।
case, he didn't have any pressing matters and agreed to help me.
एक्सपर्ट लग रहा है फिर ये तो.
So, do you have a poor memory?
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's rocks you need help with, I can most certainly lend a hand.
अच्छा, इसको ही पता नहीं ये कहाँ से है.
Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
है कौन सा रॉक? हमें भी दिखाओ.
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic eruption. If I'm not mistaken, this is a rough gem from another nation.
Another nation.
Ah, a keen eye.
समझ
It's
गया.
no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining. My intuition tells me that there's high-quality crystal ore inside.
ओह,
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was some leftover industrial remnant. They had no inkling of the treasure that lay within.
हाँ क्या? Isn't crystal ore found everywhere? What makes this one so special? हाँ क्यों?
Purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious crystals contain deposits of water or sand.
Okay.
In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water. For water to be hidden in its depths, like a moon concealed within a mountain, reflecting shafts of daylight that make it through. Now that's a rare treasure.
ठीक है, समझ गए हम.
Such a detailed description. Almost like you saw it with his own 2 eyes.
हाँ. ये भी बहुत एक्सपीरियंस लगता है.
Say, you're not trying to hoodwink us, are you? After all, we haven't even seen what's inside yet.
Yes.
Everything he said is true.
हाँ? झोंगली भी एग्री कर रहे?
Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after. Moreover, this particular crystal contains mountain lake water. A rare find indeed.
अच्छा, फिर तो इन दोनों का सेम ही हुआ ना?
Well, if Zhongli says so, it must be true.
हाँ. पायवन को देखो ना, झोंगली की तरफ ही कब से.
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. Zhongli. How did you know exactly what lay within?
ये गॉड है.
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately. I hope you didn't mind me flaunting my experience, Mr. Kunjun.
Of course not. I feel I've met a kindred spirit here today. I hope you will accept my friendship.
श्योर, क्यों नहीं? अरे लेकिन यहाँ का क्या हुआ?
Uncle
कॉन्टेस्ट का?
Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. Zhongli not to join us. Trust me when I say that his level of expertise is unrivaled in the trade. You won't come across another of his caliber in your lifetime.
और अंकल अब क्या? बोल.
Very well. There is strength in numbers, after all. Everyone, follow me to the chasm. There are men counting on you to find them.
अच्छा, सब लोग चल रहे क्या? ये तो सही है. नो कंपटीशन फिर. चलो, कहाँ पे जाना है? द चैज़म. हेड टू द माइनिंग साइट डेथ. कहाँ पे है अंकल डाय का? अच्छा ये, अरे द चैज़म, ये तो लॉक है ना? लेट्स सी. चलो जाके देखते. यहाँ पे चलते. अरे इसका मीन्स मैप के बाहर जाएंगे क्या हम? क्योंकि वो द चैज़म तो मैप के बाहर ही है. फिर भी चलते, चलो. नहीं, शायद यहीं पे है ये माइनिंग की जगह. हाँ, ये देखो यही है. हमें ज़्यादा दूर नहीं जाना. I mean, मैप के बाहर नहीं. हाँ, अंकल पहुँच भी गए यहाँ पे. अंकल तो बहुत तेज है.
Whoa, this mine is huge.
यस, बहुत बड़ी.
This is where the incident occurred.
लेकिन हुआ क्या?
6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. When we returned, the 4 men we'd left behind had vanished.
क्या 4 आदमी वैनिश हो गए? लोल.
I led a team around the entire mine, but found no trace. That's when I decided to enlist help.
अरे
So 4 miners have disappeared.
ये तो बहुत बड़ी बात है फिर. I mean,
Yes,
दिक्कत की बात.
there were 10 of us. We lost Long, Bold Sen, Brave Sen, and Mao. I worked with all of them.
अच्छा, इन सब को फाइंड करना है हमें।
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their lives. Could it be that the four of them left for another mine?
हाँ, ऐसा हो सकता है।
Unlikely. There's no other lodging for miles around, and we didn't pass any other mines on the way over.
ओके, मीन्स यही एक माइन है।
Huh. Such a huge mine. Did you really manage to explore every corner?
हैं अंकल?
Underground, overground, we left no stone unturned. We tried everything short of digging further into the earth itself. How could four sturdy young men just vanish into the bedrock?
ऐसे होता है, इसलिए ज़्यादा लालच नहीं करनी चाहिए।
We'll need to explore the site ourselves before extracting any conclusions.
हाँ हाँ हाँ, चलो एक्सप्लोर
Very
करते
well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed wherever you'd like. If you come across any clues, let me know straight away.
यस, क्यों नहीं। सो माइन में जाना है हमें।
Strange. How could the four of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Let's look
क्या यहाँ क्या है?
over here. What's this?
क्या, मुझे भी दिखाओ।
A pile of shirts, some trousers.
हैं क्या?
A few everyday items. They must belong to Uncle Dai and his men.
अरे कुछ बुरा तो नहीं हुआ इन लोगों के साथ?
1, 2, 3,
4
4.
अरे यही लगता है ये।
Huh. That seems right. 10 shirts, 10 pairs of trousers. These must be spares, right? Look, Uncle Dai's clothes are identical.
अच्छा, ये बिना क्लोथ के डिसअपियर हो गए क्या?
The four of them have been gone for 6 days without a change of clothes.
नहीं नहीं नहीं, सॉरी, मीन्स क्लोथ नहीं चेंज किए इन्होंने।
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap lying around. Oh, and some tool belts.
अरे वो अंकल का असिस्टेंट कहाँ गया?
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift. Mining equipment.
So, they didn't take any supplies.
फिर चले कहाँ गई ये?
Correct.
Maybe they didn't need them. Maybe they just forgot them. हाँ, हो सकता है।
Improbable.
हैं?
There are 4 pickaxes missing. It seems likely they left with the tools of their trade.
अच्छा, उन्होंने ही छोड़ा मीन्स।
They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items? Curious.
सस्पिशियस भी है।
Why would someone set off with their tools but leave their luggage behind?
क्या पता, जाके ही पता चलेगा अब तो।
One, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing as they've yet to return, this seems an unlikely hypothesis. Or 2, they were forced to leave and had no time to think about their supplies.
हाँ, ऐसा भी हो सकता है।
Oh,
Do you think someone kidnapped them? हैं?
It's certainly a possibility.
अरे किडनैप कर लिया?
We'll need more clues before any further inference can be made.
या श्योर, चलो।
if they didn't leave, maybe they were made to leave. Let's make a note and let Uncle Dai know.
इतनी जल्दी नहीं बताना चाहिए, या फिर बताना चाहिए। लुक फॉर मोर क्लूज। लेकिन मुझे क्लू कैसे पता चलेंगे? आई यूज़ करनी पड़ेगी क्या? कुछ दिख तो नहीं रहा। ओ, दिख गया। ये तो असिस्टेंट है। ये क्या देख रहा है लेकिन?
June, what do you have there?
स्टोन को देख रहा है वो।
Oh, right on time.
हैं, क्या हुआ?
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues within.
इसमें क्या क्लू होगा?
Or, what does it have to do with the disappearance?
लेकिन फिर भी सुन लेते ना इसने क्या
Let's
इन्वेस्टिगेट
find out.
किया।
I'll give it a try. A moment, please.
ओके ओके। हैं, क्या कर रहा है ये? ओ,
Okay.
जादू ही कर रहा है कुछ ये। अच्छा, ये 4 लोग ऊपर गए थे, इतना तो पता चल गया। इसके पास क्या खुफिया पावर है क्या?
Looks like he's concentrating really hard. What's he up to?
I see 4 men following someone out of the mine.
Look like a child?
child.
चाइल्ड?
A child? What's a child doing in a mine?
हाँ, चाइल्ड क्या करेगा यहाँ पे?
I'm not sure.
अरे ये कौन है? शायद झोंगली को पता चल गया।
Also, how did you see anything exactly?
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I would appreciate it if what I'm about to tell you remained a secret. It's a little odd. I've never dared to tell anyone before.
बता बता, हम किसी को नहीं बताएंगे।
I can perceive the memories of ore.
ओ, ये तो सही बात है फिर।
Perceive? So there's no conjecture at work?
हैं?
You mean you can put your hand on a rock
Boom.
and boom, it just happens?
हाँ, बस इतना ही।
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding area. All I have to do is touch one and focus my attention, and the memories come to me.
अरे वाह, ये तो सुपर पावर है इसके पास फिर।
Amazing! So you can find out everything that ever happened
हाँ,
there.
यस।
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like iron ore and white iron ore, aren't up to much. Their memories are hazy.
तो ये कौन सा? अरे ये तो कोर लैपिस है ना?
Core lapis
Ah.
and crystal memories are much stronger. They record more events and in greater detail.
सही है फिर।
Stone seeing. Fascinating. A rare ability indeed.
यस, बहुत रेयर है ये।
It was prudent of Uncle Dai to recruit you, Mr. Kunjun.
यप।
I'm glad I can be of assistance. Based on what I saw, I believe they followed this path.
हाँ, चलो चलते वहाँ पे।
This will take us north, away from the mine.
लेकिन हाँ, ये चाइल्ड के पीछे गए थे ना?
North. Another clue for Uncle Dai. Let's make a note of it.
अच्छा चलो, नोट कर लो जल्दी से। पायमन, नोटबुक लाइए क्या नोट करने के लिए? लुक फॉर मोर क्लूज। हेलो, ओए तू नहीं आएगा? चलो हम ही चलते हैं। ये कौन है? क्या कर रहा है यहाँ पे? ब्रेवो। डीजे ब्रावो है क्या ये?
Excuse me, sir. Are you one of the workers here?
Ah, yes. You must be here about the disappearance. Please find them if you can.
ठीक है, पहले कुछ बता हम पे, हमें I mean.
I don't know what happened. The weather was gloomy that day. The foreman left with a few men. I stayed behind with the other 4. After a while, I decided to take a break, just to catch my breath. I ended up falling asleep in the shelter inside. When I woke up, there was no sight of them. I'd only just been speaking with them and suddenly, they'd vanished.
अच्छा, तो ये सोने चला गया इसलिए बच गया।
Maybe I'm next.
नहीं, तुझे कोई नहीं किडनैप करेगा।
So the men that were out working disappeared, with the only one left to tell the tale having been asleep in a shelter.
यप।
Perhaps an accident occurred on site.
What a scary thought.
अरे उसने तो कहा वो 4 वहाँ पे चले गए ना, वहाँ पे जाके देखते हैं फिर।
Accident. We should note that down too.
ठीक है पायमन, मेरे पे नोटबुक नहीं लेकिन।
Found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Dai.
अरे इतनी जल्दी रिपोर्ट? वाओ, है ये बहुत जल्दी रिपोर्ट हो गया नहीं क्या? ऐसा लग रहा है मुझे।
You're back.
यस,
How are the investigations going?
हमें कुछ पता चल गया।
We found 3 clues in the vicinity.
लेकिन ये क्लूज तो ये इसको भी मिल सकते थे ना।
First, there are 4 missing pickaxes, yet everyday items are still in their place. This suggests that your men didn't leave of their own accord, but were forced to.
यस।
Forced to? But who would kidnap miners?
क्या पता?
Who indeed? Second, there were 5 workers at the mine. One of them left the site to take respite. When he awoke, his colleagues had disappeared without a trace.
यस, वो बच गया क्योंकि सो रहा था।
Those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and sound. It would appear that the incident occurred on site.
Now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a break.
तो इसको पता है,
Could
मीन्स वो
someone
सच
have
बोल रहा
entered the site and simply walked away with them?
This leads me to my third point. Mr. Kun Jun here made good use of his expert techniques. to arrive at a conclusion. It was a child that took your men away.
हाँ, कुंजू ने तो वही बोला कि वो चारों एक बच्चे के पीछे चले गए।
A child? But there are no settlements here for miles around. There's no way a child would have made it over to the mine.
अब क्या पता, उसको दिखा तो है।
Unlikely as it sounds, that's our conclusion.
Yes.
Your men were following a child.
Where did they go?
वो ऊपर सीढ़ियों पे चले गए वो।
We believe that they followed the road north, away from the mine and toward the ruins.
अच्छा, रुइन में चले गए क्या?
North. Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit.
डू यू नीड हेल्प? हाँ, हम हेल्प कर सकते हैं।
You've been invaluable to the investigation, but leave the legwork to us. If we set off now and make haste, we might be able to catch them.
नहीं, लगता तो नहीं।
Not so fast. The incident occurred 6 days ago. Even if they set out on foot, they will have covered a lot of ground by now.
You're right. New plan.
न्यू प्लान।
I'll lead my search party over to the settlements further out and make some inquiries.
अरे रुक जा, प्लान करने से पहले झोंगली का तो सुन ले।
There are only a few settlements around here with lodging for the night. We'll go investigate and see if we can come up with anything.
अच्छा,
In the meantime, you could keep looking for clues. If we don't see each other, let's reconvene at Wangshu Inn tomorrow evening.
ठीक है, वंश में मिलेंगे सब।
Agreed.
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will get going.
ओके, चलो। ये चले गए लोगों को तलाश करने, I mean, and हम
So, they're gonna talk to the people over at the settlements while we keep
इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग
investigating
यार।
here.
हाँ, यही बोलना चाहता था मैं।
Correct.
करेक्ट।
But there aren't any more clues at the mine. Shouldn't we go north?
हाँ, वो सीढ़ियों पे क्या?
Wait. I believe we're missing someone.
क्या? अब क्या? I mean, कौन?
Oh yeah, where's Kunju?
कुंजू।
Paimon bets he's still investigating. Let's go find him.
अरे ये पायमन की ये एक्शन बहुत अच्छी है, पता है क्या? बहुत क्यूट लगती है उसमें पायमन। फाइंड कुंजू। कुंजू तो यहीं पे खड़ा है। सो बस गाइस, इस वीडियो के लिए इतना ही। स्टोरी से तो इतना पता चला कि हमें 4 लोगों को सर्च करना है एंड हमें क्लूज भी मिले एंड देखते आगे क्या होता है। लगता है वो रुइन में ही चले गए क्योंकि रुइन का जिक्र हुआ था ना वहाँ पे। सो देखते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में क्या होता है। सो मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए बाय।
Survive.